Hey, welcome back to another episode of Projecting Grandeur. I am your host, Ron Dichter. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of the community. Today I want to do a little bit of I don't want to call it a cautionary tale, but this is really geared towards people who are either younger and just starting out in business or are first-time entrepreneurs, and maybe you're older and just getting your first journey. But I've started and exited a bunch of businesses, 5 that are worth talking about and other small ones along the way. And the one thing that I can tell you without a shadow of doubt is that you have to do things for you. And if you start to kind of operate under the mindset that you're doing something to prove something to someone else, or you're doing it because you want to show that you can do this thing, but you don't really have a passion, you might have success, but you also might really not like the journey. And in my 50 years of life, and let's call it a little over 30 in business, there have been a lot of times where I grew and spent time doing things because I felt like I needed to do it for a reason that maybe wasn't my reason. Maybe I wanted to show somebody that I could. Maybe it was because I felt like it was something that, would be the right decision at the time, but I didn't really think through what motivates me. And all I can tell you is that life is really short. And when you look back at the things that you've done, the journey that you've gone on, the one thing that I find to be the most rewarding outside of, whatever financial benefit you think is there, is, did I enjoy the process? Did I enjoy the journey? Did I find satisfaction in what I've built or attempted to build? And if the answer to that is yes, then I will be way more happy, because I think back about the businesses that I've exited. Some of my best times, frankly, some of my best friends that I still have today, came because we built something and grinded and did something that was meaningful, and I had a vision that they bought into, and we all kind of rallied around it. And then there are other businesses where it felt very transactional. It felt very much like I was just doing this thing to make money and, even build it to sell it, kind of a mentality. And not that there's anything wrong with that. This is my perspective, right? You tuned into my podcast, and I'm going to give you the things that I found to be worth talking about, frankly. And this is one of those topics, as I kind of get into the next chapter of my life, where I have to ask myself that very honest and objective question of am I doing this for me? Am I doing this because I want to? Am I doing this because I have a passion? Because if the answer is no, even if I have success, it's not going to be fulfilling. I'm not going to feel like the journey was a rewarding experience. And so I would just urge you that if you have doubt, if you have uncertainty, if you are questioning the why behind it, you gotta do things because you think it is something that you're excited about, and do it for you. Because finding stuff that you enjoy doing and being able to build and grind and do all the hard stuff that we've been talking about starting a new business, having passion, having excitement, doing it because you want to do it, doing it because you believe in it, that's way more fun, and you're going to enjoy the process a lot more and be willing to put in the hard effort it takes if you do it under that context. So, very short today. I really just want to, convey to everybody out there that do things because you want to do them, not because you're trying to prove something to somebody else. Be in control of your destiny. Don't let your destiny control you. Hope you have a great day. Hope you find this information valuable. Please remember to share it, like it, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I put out 5 new episodes a week, which My wife thinks is crazy because I'm already have a full-time business and a bunch of other things, but I feel like it's important to share, and I just hope I can help one of you with your journey. So thanks. Take care.